Hey everyone, it's me, Brittany. This is Love's Healing Heart. Some of you are watching this on YouTube. Some of you are listening to the podcast, and I thank you for tuning in. Okay, so look, my message today is going to be about black magic, the connection between black magic and poverty. Okay, because everything is based off of. It's always been based off of spirituality. A lot of people have been disconnected from their spirituality, and it's a really big topic. Okay, as people are becoming more spiritual and stepping out of the box of just being religious or whatever you want to call it. Okay, because religion is a box. You are a spiritual being that's in a body, and everyone is kind of getting used to that idea. So there's some things I want to talk about. Okay, I have a lot of things I want to share with people, but I'm trying to find a way, the most appropriate way to break it down. Okay, so anyway, talking about black magic and poverty. Okay, I took a little bit of notes. So I'm gonna be looking down just a bit. Okay, so I do want to mention that everybody has the ability to be magical. Okay, it's in one way or another. Okay, and some people are like, oh, I don't believe in magic. Okay. I don't want to go that deep, but some was saying like every day that you wake up, you can consider that to be magical. Okay, all that it takes to wake up and live life and have this being moving is magical. Okay, so everybody has the ability to be magical. Um, some people just say, well, they just believe in miracles, okay? Which I believe in miracles as well, okay? So if that's the way you want to look at it, that's fine, okay? And it brings me up to the point of talking about Moses and Ramesses, okay? Now, Moses had um, that no matter what, you were dealing with magic, okay, when it came to Moses and Ramesses, okay. And some of you like, what I'm talking about, I'm talking about Bible situations. I'm talking about the story about some of you have seen it, the movie, the kid movie, The King of Egypt, gods, and the non-animated one was Exodus, I think, gods and kings. All right. um, but anyways, so Moses had, first of all, let's talk about Moses' magic. Moses had magic, right? It was the power of God, right? But it was still magical because God, it was the power of God, okay? So it's almost like God bestowed magic on him, okay? Now, Ramesses had the same thing, but he was using dark magic, working with the shadows, okay? The shadows of Egypt, okay? And so they both had it, but only one side was truly blessed by God, okay, and that was the side of the light, which was Moses' side, okay. And Moses' light and his magic was way more powerful than what the others had, okay, which is why the end result was they failed, okay. They didn't make it, they failed, God crumbled them, okay. So that is showing you the difference between light magic or real magic and black magic, dark magic, okay. um, Dark magic is connected to the shadows, is connected to devil energy, okay. So with that being said, there will always be some type of poverty, okay, because it's lower energy. it's um, it's lower energy, dark magic, um, devil energy, okay. So with that, because I have notes and I'm kind of mixing up the different points that I made, because God said in the beginning that the light was good. So that is the side that God blesses. God blesses the light. Okay. So if you're using God's energy, God's magic, um, which is, and how you do so is by calling on the Most High God. Okay. When you call upon the Most High God, God gives you the power or the magic to do certain things. People are afraid of the word magic, which is why I'm throwing it out there. Okay, they're so afraid of this. God made magic. God made it. God made everything. So God made magic. It's nothing to be afraid of. Okay. Um, Again, you want to think of it just as blessings or miracles. That's fine too. It's all the same thing. It's like if you believe in Christ, Christ was throwing out magic. Okay, it was the power of God. Okay, it's magical. All right. when you are using dark magic, a lot of it has to do, God showed me about a month ago, the word intent. It has a lot to do with what is your intentions, what is your intent, okay? And that's where you can kind of differentiate the difference between the two, honestly. It's all about intent. With black magic or dark magic, you're usually using it against someone for a malice reason. Okay, a lot of people will probably want to argue with this. Oh, but no, it's connected us our ancestors. That's the devil talking, first of all. Oh no, it connected us to our ancestors and blah blah blah. Woochie woo woo. No. Because you have been using black magic or your magical abilities to do ill intent. Whether it is to do a love spell to make somebody fall in love with you, that is evil. That is wicked. If the person don't love you, they don't love you. If they don't want to be with you, they don't want to be with you. You're not supposed to put on, you're messing with people's free will. You're not supposed to be putting on any type of magic on them in order to make them love you, want to be with you. Okay, period. Okay, that is ill intent. That's black magic. Okay. When we just speak out and pray, when we're talking about finances, we just speak out and pray, speak it out into what they said, the universe, but really there's a universal God, so it's like talking to God and saying that, hey, I need this job, I need this and that, whatever, right? And you get it. You don't have to do all these extra things to get it done. You don't. God says, speak it, believe it, and you shall have it. So that's magic right there. There's spells, but as soon as you open up your mouth, all that extra stuff, or trying to wish on taking somebody else's wealth for your own and all that, that's ill intent. That's black magic. Okay? Now, going into why it is a problem and why there is poverty attached to it is because you have ill intent, and then you have karma that comes along with that. Okay? What goes around comes around. Okay? You reap what you sow. Isn't that what it said in the Bible? You reap what you sow. So if you're sowing in bad intent, bad stuff is coming back to you. Okay, boomerang. You know the boomerang effect. Okay, we can talk about it in every different way. It's going to be tomato. It's the same thing. Whether we talk about it from an esoteric point of view or we talk about it from a biblical point of view, it's the same thing. Okay, you doing bad, you wishing bad, bad is coming back to you. So you got to be careful. Okay, we're not people. I'm not saying we, because I don't play with black magic, so I don't want to say we, but I'm just saying as a human race, people are using they're using magic, their magical abilities, their spiritual abilities to try to hinder others from moving forward. Okay, they're doing it. They're not doing it. They're not. How many times have you heard someone say, "I'm going to do magic to make the trees more green. I'm going to use magic to make kids not hungry." This is not happening. They're not using their magical ability. Now, especially let's talk about this, in the black and brown communities, okay? Even white people too, because they doing a whole lot of witchcraft and all of that too, okay? All these races are, okay? If you wicked, you wicked. And wickedness has no color line, okay? So people are not saying any of these things, especially in low economic areas. A lot of it is crab in the barrel mentality. They're not saying they're doing let's hold this person down, I want her man, I want this, woochie woot that, he want his woman. So they're using that energy to try to mess up someone else's life. They're not doing it to heal their communities. So that's why when you come with this black magic stuff is not bad, you're lying. All right? Yes, let me make it clear. I don't use it. I don't play with it. Okay? I just said clearly what is good magic and how it can work. Okay? Just speak it. Say what you need. Because it's energy, right? Vibrations. It goes into the planet. It goes into the universe. Okay? All you got, God is hearing. God is listening. Okay? You got angels that report. Okay? So, you use that energy. Use those abilities to just say what you need. And it comes to you. Okay? I'm seeing it say 911 a lot. That's another story. If you watch this, and eventually I'm end up talking about it, but I'm sure seeing it say 911 a lot. I've been having all kind of spiritual battles. Anyway, I've been fighting. I'm the light, and I've been fighting dark all the time. And trust me, they try to take me out almost. I can't even say how often it's happening, but it's happening very often. I know all about it. Stand in the light and save your life. But anyways, yeah. So God said in the beginning, that God separated the light from the dark. And that brings me into probably why some of my issues that have been happening, is because just that. God said, separated the light from the dark and said the light was good, okay? And you can't really mix those energies. You can't really mix the light with the dark. If you're knowing that people are engaging into black magic and all that, you cannot associate yourself with these people like that. I'm sorry, you can't. I don't care how much you love them. It doesn't really matter. You cannot have yourself. That stuff is not working. It's not working. Okay? Because the darkness will try to overtake the light. It tries to, even though what happens, it might be darkness all around, but when you turn on that light, what happens? It shines through. And they don't want that. They want to dampen that light. They want to control the light. Okay? That is what's happening right now. I know a lot of you are going through that. All right? I ain't the only one. Okay? But of course, this is God's story. This is God's plan, and it's going to work out how God says it's going to work out. Do God use the dark to do stuff? Absolutely. Absolutely. So just because a person has the dark, it has a little bit of dark nature, don't mean that they're necessarily wicked. Okay? I do want to say that they might be working for God on the dark side, because God made both sides. Okay? So, but you are subject, when you agree to be attached to those energies, you're subject to what comes with those energies. Okay? I hope you understand what I just said. When you attach yourself to those energies, you're subject to what comes with that. And so that's why the light, God separated them. Okay? And said the light was good. That, that blending ain't going to work. It's not going to work. I've seen that these past so many years. It's not working. Okay? But going back, don't want to go, that'll be another story. We're going to get real deep on this channel. So if you're watching this, please like, share, subscribe, okay? If you got the ability to donate to the channel, it's going to work. It's going to be very beneficial for us both, okay? I know for sure. All right? But anyways, thanks for being here, if you're listening even this far. But anyways, so even in what I was just saying, because I have a little note here, it says something about connection to Satan and dark energy. Like I said, if you are connected to that and you're participating in that by doing black magic, you're subject to what comes with that. So yes, the devil, Satan, will attack you. You are subject to that because you're playing in that energy. Okay, I told sometimes bad things happen to people. Like, well, why is it happening? Well, because you subject yourself to that energy. You are playing around in that energy. You cannot play in that energy and expect nothing to not happen to you. You cannot expect the light to come upon you if you're playing in a dark energy. Okay, that's like saying if you're vibrating too low, the good things are not able to really happen to you unless God is messing with you by teaching you a lesson. That's another story though. Sometimes and it's still, you might struggle or go through a little bit more than you feel like you should, but it's all a part of the plan. Okay. And I just want to go a little further. The last thing I'm going to talk about Katrina. Now, this is going to be a little sensitive for some people, okay? But the truth of the matter is, we already know down south, okay, it is a lot. It was and probably still is a lot of black magic being practiced, okay? A lot of black magic being practiced. Now, just said to you a second ago, when you are participating in that energy, okay, you're subject to what comes with that. Okay, all right. So now you're playing in that energy. You're subject to. So people might say the government is wicked and this and that, right? But you're participating in and helping them by doing the things that you're doing, by participating in black magic and dark energies. Okay, so. Also, notice how impoverished areas are down south, all right, where all this type of energy is being manipulated, okay, where people are participating in these type of things, all right. And the Katrina happened and came, and the storm came, and the rest, okay. A lot of people died, a lot of bad stuff happened. Okay, very unfortunate, and I hate that a lot of people lost their lives and their families went through what they went through. But did you just hear what I said? It was a lot of dark magic happening down there. Nobody was trying to help each other by even doing this magic. When people out there trying to help their communities like that with this black magic that they participating in, Okay, there's a lot of wickedness going on. All right, and God will allow, and I hate to say it, I'm just telling you the truth. If you're participating in that energy, guess what's happening? You are subject to the things that come with that, which is darkness, them taking souls, all of that. Stay out of that energy. I tell my daughter, she's a teenager, I tell her all the time, stay out of that energy, because you don't want nothing to come up on you. I know when you it's a boomerang effect. Okay, if you in that energy, law of attraction, some of you know. It's law of attraction. These are the laws. If you are participating in it, you're doing it, it's coming back to you. Period. There ain't nothing you gonna say or do about that. It's coming. All right. I don't want to keep this long. I don't want to make this long, but yes, there's a connection, absolute connection. You low energy, with low energy comes poverty, okay? Because you're not able to manifest like you want to, okay? God's not listening to your prayers. Bottom line, all right? If you in that energy, God ain't listening to you. You're wasting your time, all right? So you need to be making sure that you are vibrating higher by doing what's right. Because when you do what's right, it keeps you out of stuff. Something that's simple to look at, Google Dante's Inferno, okay? And that let you know. That give you just a small idea of the things and activities you could be participating in that's keeping you underground, is keeping you low. Because something that people don't understand, they just see Earth and they just think that it's one spot. It's not. Okay, there's a lot of mysteries and wonders to life and to the planets. Okay, and dimensions of the planets. Well, anyways, I'm gonna go for now. I don't want to give my stalkers too much to try to copy. All right, have a good one.